Have you seen the ocean jelly nail trend? Well, today I'm recreating this beautiful, glossy, watery looking blue design that will be perfect for the summer because we are summertime fine. So, yeah, get your nail products and let's get started. Now, I am doing these on some Gel X full cover tips. If you have them, great. If you don't, I will have some full cover tips in the description below in my Amazon storefront. So let's go ahead and get started with the base. I did decide to go in with two base colors. One is a lighter nude color and the other one has more of a peach undertone to it. Reason being is because we want to have that sand look. Okay, I did go in with two layers of the prey color and I did go in with one base of the profiles backstage color. Now that profiles backstage color is very sheer, that's why I also went with two covers, well, two coatings of it. Now with each base, make sure you're curing. Okay, I'm not showing the curing process, but I hope y'all understand that you have to cure in between. Okay. The first color I did decide to go in with is this beautiful, beautiful dark blue cat eye from Beetles. You can get that here on my Amazon storefront. It is a cat eye polish, and what we're gonna do is kind of make like an ocean line. So if that makes, it's like a coastline, you know, where the nude would be like the sand and the blue would be like the beach. You get me? You get me? Now with my brush right here, it's like a stippling brush or like an ombre brush. I am deciding to kind of blend it in and make it to where it's not so harsh. Now if you don't get that perfect, that's fine because we're going to go over that with a wave, like a wave gel polish, and you will see that in a second. Now after we've gotten that blue cat eye to our liking, to where like the glitter is fierce, it is popping with our other magnet, our cat eye magnet. I do have these ball magnets that will give you the illusion that it's water. You get what I'm saying? And it is so cute. Now I decided to do this on two nails. That's why I went ahead and added that base to, well, two nails at that time. And I did one, of course, one way. I did the other, the pinky nail, opposite way. Same concept, okay? Make sure you activate that glitter with your magnet because that's what gives us that jelly-like blue finish, okay? Now, I will say the essential tool that you will need is those ball magnets because it does make the water look on the cat eye gel polish. So please be sure to get that. All right, you don't have to spend big bucks. It's really inexpensive. I think it was like $5, if that. Now here's that wave gel that I did get from GAOY. I don't know how to pronounce it and I don't want to chop that name up. All right, but you see how I applied it and it looks like waves crashing on a beach. It looked like a tide coming in. Okay, doesn't it? She's beautiful. Now, as I'm going along, I am freestyling this. Okay, this is right off the top of my brain. Feeling real creative. Have fun with your nails, y'all. It's not that serious. We can always start over, okay? So, as you can see, I applied that to those two nails are the thumb and the pinky nail. All right. Now with this nail, I did decide that I wanted to go ahead and add that base as well, but this is going to be different, a little different. This one's going to be a shell nail, okay? So I did use that deep blue Beetles gel color, that cat eye gel color. Again, ombre that out. I did go on top of that with another cat eye polish. I will have that brand linked below as well. Make sure, again, it's all about activating the glitter. That's what makes it pop and that's what makes it summery, girl. Now with this one, you don't have to do like the little ball, like the ball magnets, because I'm not trying to make the illusion of water. All right, I did kind of press that out with a little sponge around the edges because I wanted it to have a more soft, seamless blend, and you will see why in just a second. Now, after curing that, I did go on top of that dark blue color with a very faint, pretty, it's like a light blue but also silvery cat eye polish. It's the same one I was mentioning earlier. I will have that linked below. And I decided that I wanted to do a somewhat French tip. Reason why I decided to go with this color is because it is really faint, and I'm going to be making a shell nail. Now, I'm not sure if y'all been seeing it on social media. I did go on social media and get a little inspired here because I was getting lost in the sauce. I was going blank. I be having brain farts sometimes when it comes to some of my designs, but hey, it is what it is. Now, I do really like this gel polish because it has that velvety cat eye look to it. All right. Now, after I've activated the glitter in that with my magnet, I'm going to take a white gel polish. Now, I did not cure that second cat eye, okay? That's the key right here to making it look like a shell nail, if you will. Now, after I activated it with my ball, I did have this is like a French tip cat eye magnet. When I say, honestly, all this stuff is so fun, it's so cute, and it's gonna be in my Amazon storefront for you to have it. Again, I think this set was maybe $10, not even, and you get that V-cut magnet for your cat eyes in there as well. All right, the object of this nail is to look like a seashell, and seashells don't look perfect, hence why we have these white lines mixing with our cat eye gel polish to give that illusion that it's a seashell nail. Right now, I'm sure you're wondering, what are you doing with that stuff and what is it? It is the Macart gel that you use for your gems. So I'm using that to make those 3D lines. Now, these are not my final form, baby. This is not the final form for my 3D lines. I do like to add a base. I like to add a base first. Now, what I recommend if you are a beginner, if you're a DIYer and you want this look right here, take your time. That's what I would say. Now, some people can go through and add those lines one by one without curing in between. That's not your girl. That's not me, all right? Players mess up sometimes, all right? And that's me all day. I'm the queen of messing up something. So if you want to make sure you lock yourself in. And what I mean by that is cure in between each line. Yes, it's tedious, but it's worth it, all right? You don't want to be the person that has spent 10 minutes on one nail, and because you didn't cure out of like each time, and you end up messing up one of your lines, all right? Now, when I was saying it wasn't my final form, this is what I mean. I add some of that gem cluster glue to one of my nail art brushes. Reason being is I have more control over the amount of product and the shape that I want to have, because as you can see, I don't want it to be flat. I want it to have more of that ball look. I want it to have more of a pronounced, more 3D look. Hence why I added layers. I added one base layer to kind of guide where I want it to be, and then for my second layer, that's the final boss right there. And as you can see, it looks so freaking cute. And you see what I mean? Be patient with yourself. Cure in between is not a race, especially if you're at home doing this on your own, girl. It ain't like you got clients just sitting there waiting. This is for you, so take your time, all right? Look at that. It is so freaking pretty. Now here, as you can see, I already had some beach inspired like little shell gems and stuff like that. I did use that same glue, so I applied that to my shell nail, and I also added some little doodads, I would say, like some different gems. I added little pearls, those little gold balls. Those are so cute, and I feel like those are like the perfect accent to go on any nail. It makes it pop without it being too much, you know what I'm saying? I apologize for being out of frame right here, but there we go. Take your time, look at your placement. I did have some more crystals because I felt like it was missing a little something. So I feel like that little little piece of bling. Just brought everything together. Now, those crystals I did not get from Amazon. Those crystals I did get from Blue Street Crystals, and those jokers are expensive, all right? Honestly, y'all be surprised just how much these Swarovski and Percosa crystals can cost, all right? And I'm sure y'all like, well, why are you using these on this little set? Well, baby, look, people don't want to pay for some of my clients. I used to have clients that were into all the crystals and gems and stuff. Like I said before, people have started to, dim it down, and they're just getting your plain French tips now. I don't know what's going on, but it's making my head hurt. Anyway, yes, as you can see, I went in with that little gold collection of gems that look like little beach inspired things. That's a starfish. I thought that was so freaking cute. It's a starfish. I have conch little shells in there that I'm gonna add. I think I added. Did I add a conch shell on here? I don't think I did. I think I added just the gold and pearls and a crystal here because it is a pinky nail. And when you have your pinky nail on, you always end up hitting it on something and it's gonna knock it off anyway. Well, mine usually do because I'm rough. Oh, looks like I did. I did add a conch shell on here, and I thought it was so cute because it just looks so beachy. Some people actually have the real seashells. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy them. I've been influenced by others to buy all this stuff. So I'm gonna be buying me some of those real looking seashells that you could get off of Amazon. So don't be surprised if you guys see them in my next video or a couple of videos down. Especially on my toes. I think I want to do a beach inspired set on my toes. So watch out for that. Especially because it's summertime and we need to have some good fun summertime colors. As you can see here, I'm just showing you guys the progress I've made so far. I'm using my D&D Supernova gel, and I think that other one, the light blue one, was called Seaside. And this is how I'm making my jelly color. Now, they do make jelly nail gel polishes, but we need to be resourceful, all right? All it is just a ratio of whatever pigmented gel polish you want with a larger amount of clear polish, and boom, mix that together and boom, you got a jelly nail. You have a jelly nail gel polish. There's no need for you to be buying jelly nail polishes. There is a lot of stuff that we can DIY without having to spend an arm and a leg, especially when we already have this stuff, y'all. I understand we won all the collections and stuff. Trust me, I know, but you don't have to do that. Now, after I've cured my jelly nail, I'm going on top of that with a gold cat eye gel polish that is from Double Rhythm. And I did, of course, get that from Amazon as well, all right? Make sure, again, always and forever, make sure you activate that glitter, because what's the point of putting on a cat eye if you're not going to activate it, sister? All right, now after we've activated it, we're going to go back in with those ball magnets and we're going to make that water illusion again. Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought that this was so freaking cute. I would wear a whole set of these by itself, being honest, because it looks like just gold. It's gold water. It's so freaking pretty. Very much beach inspired, and I feel like just this alone, that design alone, could be a full set of nails. I would probably add a hibiscus flower to this, like a whole set of these, and on each nail probably one hibiscus flower. I don't want to put it on this nail this time because I already had so much going on with the other nails, so this one's a bit more subtle. All right, on that other nail, the final nail, I'm going to be making it a jelly nail as well. I did go in with 2 coats of that blue jelly color that we created earlier, of course. And after you add your second coat, be sure to go ahead and cure it. After curing it, I did go back in with that Beetles dark blue cat eye color. I'm going to be ombreing that out with that ombre brush and make sure it is pretty much blended really well. But again, if you can't get it perfect, that's fine, because we're going to be using that white wave gel again here. And again, make sure you activate it, girl. We don't want no dull cat eye nails. Some people may wonder, like, why are you doing this on these full cover tips instead of just putting the tips on and then doing a whole set? Reason being is because of the fact that sometimes y'all, I don't get it right the first time. Like, I don't get, you know how sometimes you see something in your head and it doesn't translate well? Yeah. And I feel like with these full cover tips, it's perfect for beginners. Like, you can always just start over with a new nail instead of having to try to pop that one off or take it off after you've done so much work with prepping your nails. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm deciding to do this method. Now, the gel polish that I did put on before is that 2-step water droplet base. So I added on that first base coat, and now I'm adding that second coat. And as you can see, I feel so in love with that water droplet gel polish. It's a top coat, so you don't even have to add anything on top of it. And as you can see, just give it a few seconds and it's going to separate and give you the most beautiful water droplets. How can we have a water or a beach set without the water droplets? We can't do that. After all of your good hard work is done, be sure to top coat everything. Okay, you guys, that is my finished look. If you guys like the way this look, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.